First thing I'd do differently if I started OMAD again today would be to have a meal plan and stick to the plan. When I say a meal plan, get an understanding of the calories you should be eating in order to be in a caloric deficit, and then build an idea of a menu or a meal plan so that you're going to hit those calories every day. Too many people say that you can start the OMAD diet and eat pretty much whatever you want in your eating window, which is true to a degree. Most people will find that they can eat a wide variety of foods and still be in a caloric deficit, but that's also very unsustainable, and the types of food that you're eating are generally going to be what we would call junk foods or unhealthy foods, and the chances that you're going to overeat, even if you're only eating once a day, are still pretty high. So if I'd start again, I'd be saying my calories for the day are X, and to achieve that I'm going to be eating these sources of food, and that way you'll have more success. The second thing I'd do if I started OMAD again today would be to think about going straight on to 23 and 1. So basically eating for an hour a day. I've always advised people perhaps ramp up to it if you haven't tried fasting before, but I think there's a lot of benefits of just going cold turkey, just starting doing 23-hour fasts. Use a tracking app like Zero to make yourself accountable, and then try to only eat for 1 hour. Something I found that really helps in closing off that eating window at 1 hour so that you don't continually snack outside of your eating window is to finish that 1 hour eating window with a really high protein snack or portion of a meal. I find things like beef jerky or biltong and sometimes salami sticks are a great option, although they are quite high in fat. But recently I've just been having, at the end of my hour eating window, a very large double scoop of protein shake in water. Usually that's about 60 grams of protein, so you hit your protein goals, but you feel so uncomfortably full after that 1 hour eating window, the chances that you snack and go back into an eating window when you should be fasting are pretty low. So that would be the second bit of advice. Of course, the one really important thing that a lot of people don't do is they don't subscribe to my channel yet. I've only got about 500 subscribers to date. So like the video, put a comment below, help me spread the word about OMAD, and make sure you subscribe to the channel. I'm putting out shorts daily where I react to people's one meal a day, so hopefully you guys find those fun. The final bit of advice I'd have if I started OMAD again today would be to let all of your friends, family, and close colleagues know exactly what you're trying to do. I find that people are a bit suspicious and don't understand people's choices when they want to start intermittent fasting or particularly OMAD. There's a lot of shaming and judgment when people find out that you're not eating. And there's also people that are curious. But if you keep it to yourself and are not embracing what you're trying to do, you're less likely to be accountable, and you're more likely to receive pressure from your friends and family, whether that be shaming or peer pressure or just clumsiness where people persistently offer you food or offer you times where you're going to go out and be exposed to meals and that sort of thing. So I find if you're really upfront and honest with people about your fasting and your lifestyle, they generally might ask a few questions, but they'll get over it pretty quick and they'll understand you're going to come to the event or you're going to meet them, but food's not going to be involved for you. And also, as I've shared before, be really clear about with them what you can have. So, I can still come out for a coffee with you. I'm just going to have black coffee. Most people don't really care what sort of coffee you order, so they'll be happy that you can meet with them for coffee or go for coffee with your family. I go to breakfast with my whole family and I'll just drink coffee and water while they have food, and it's really nice to be with them and still spending that time with them. So be upfront and honest with people about what you're doing. I find generally then they become supportive, and you never know, you might also be able to influence some of your family in particular to get on board with your OMAD or intermittent fasting protocol.